What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be counting down the 10 things that I hate about Christmas. So let's just get in and get this rant over with. Number 1. Those people that count down to Christmas throughout the year and just wear you out before it even gets time to do Christmas things. Like, no one cares that it's 24 weeks in the middle of June. Like, just leave us alone. We have other things that come before Christmas between now and then, like getting absolutely shit-faced on Halloween, for instance. Number 2. The fact that holiday decorations go up in public in like the end of October, beginning of November, right after you've just finished spending all that money on celebrating Halloween, and it's suddenly like, well, we're in the time of year where bankruptcy seems like a good financial plan because that's the only way I'm going to afford all of this shit. Number 3. The crowds of last-minute shoppers in shopping malls that make it impossible for you to run in and grab the one thing you need for like your daily life, which you would have been going in on the daily to do anyway. Like, you can't go into a mall to go to like the supermarket because there's people in there buying excessive amounts of food that they're not going to eat in the space of 24 hours for one Christmas lunch. And then it all goes off anyway, and you just can't get in there to buy like a bottle of milk so that you can have cereal the next morning. It's ridiculous. Number 4. Popular Christmas music, because it's popular for not being popular. Like, other than those countdown people I mentioned earlier, no one's listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey throughout the year. Like, no one's doing that. It's only when they put Christmas decorations up that they're like, it's socially appropriate to play this kind of music now, and then it's just a complete onslaught of music that no one actually likes, and yet it continues to hit number 1, and artists are always like, I want to make a Christmas album. Like, no, you don't. We have enough. Just leave it at that, and only play it in December, please. Number 5. This one applies mainly to people that live in like New South Wales or anywhere in Australia that's basically not Queensland, and that is daylight savings, because it's the middle of summer by the time it gets to Christmas, and it's like 40-degree heat, and the sun doesn't go down till fucking 9 at night. So it's literally 9 in the afternoon, like that Panic at the Disco song. And all you're waiting for is that sweet release of darkness to come and cool the temperature by about 5 degrees so you can maybe get an hour's sleep. It's fucking stupid. Number 6. Workplace Secret Santas, because you spend the entire year loathing the fact that you have to go there so you can pay for the things that you need and for the things that you want, and then you're expected at the end of the year to turn around and gift some random that you've probably only spoken to once around the water cooler, and have no idea what they actually like, and you're expected to go and buy them a gift and pretend that you like them as a person when you have no idea who they actually are. Number 7. Christmas television. Now, I don't watch television normally. I like to stick with my movies and Netflix, which I pay for. So I'm not usually watching free-to-air TV, but when I do, it's not around Christmas time because of the monotonous reruns and Christmas specials that every fucking TV show seems to put on around this time of year. And it's just constant, and they're all got the same message, and it's just like, cool, think we figured out the meaning of Christmas by this point. Why are there still so many movies about what Christmas means? Having said that, I am making What a Christmas Means to Me video later on this month. Number 8. The commercial capitalist hype that is placed on Christmas. Similar to, I think Valentine's Day is probably the next biggest one, if we really look at it. Because it's kind of like, oh, if you don't buy this for your Valentine, you don't love them. Similarly, every industry that has some sort of commercial outlet is saying that if you don't get this for a loved one, that you don't actually love them, and they're trying to build up all this hype for a day that is literally going to require an hour, maybe an hour and a half opening presents, depending on how many people you have at your house. A church service if you're Christian, and then an hour and a half to 2 hours sitting around a table eating food and talking with relatives. And then if you're having an Australian Christmas, you spend the rest of the day just passed out on a chair or something in a food coma. And it's really, there's nothing to hype up, really. It's just this commercial capitalist attitude that's applied to it that's stupid. Number 9. Christmas cards. Now, while this one didn't annoy me so much as a child, because getting them from your friends at school and seeing which ones of them loved you enough to include a candy cane or some sort of gift card was always fun. As an adult, having to write out Christmas cards and pay for postage and the stress of wondering whether or not you missed that weird cousin with the wonky eye or not, it's just, there's no real point in putting yourself through that just for the, you know, like you could just pick up the phone and call them once in a while and you wouldn't have to send Christmas cards. Like, no one actually wants to be hanging up a bunch of dead trees on their fridge just so they can be like, yes, all of these people love me. No one is going to be asking you that. And finally, number 10. But the real thing that annoys me the most, and this is why I've saved it till last, is the fact that you are expected to put on this facade or force yourself to be happy, or at least, you know, show that you are happy for one day, even though your relatives are driving you insane. You have no idea how you're going to pay off the bills you've racked up over the next 6 months, and the aftermath is just going to be an absolute shitfest. And you're still expected to be happy that you wasted all this money for one day that comes around every year, so you know that you have to waste money on it again next year, and so you start saving up for it, and it's just a repetitive cycle of capitalist greed that forces you to show that you're happy, and that's probably the worst thing about Christmas. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked that, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. And if you want to see more content in between uploads, you can follow my Instagram at Ace of the Arts or my Tumblr at Stories Around a Campfire. And I will see you in the next video.